Here's the trick. I'm going to tell you, Boffo, and if you can, just kind of audibly make it so that people can't hear what I'm saying.
Right.
If you're taking pictures of food and you're not lighting it well, don't bother to put it online. Okay? Just don't, because it just looks like this big smear of poop on a plate. But if you take, and this is what I do, you take your iPad, you open up, you put bright light, the brightest light the iPad goes, you open up an email, an empty email, and you light your food with the iPod light.
Yeah.
Am I getting that right? iPod? Yeah, I'm sorry, iPad. iPad. You open up your iPad and you light your food with your iPad, and it just gives this beautiful light. Hashtag Raz Eats Food, RAZEATS food. Take a look at it. You're not going to see one meal there that is not lit well. You may not like the food, because I've had haggis. Have you had haggis, Boffo? Do bears eat haggis?
Yeah, I was hungry, really hungry once, and it's a little gamey for my taste.
It's all about the spices. It's all about the spices. And I was in Edinburgh last year. Laura and I went to Edinburgh last year, and some of that haggis is so good. And you can get vegan haggis. I don't know what the hell it's made out of, but it is delicious. So will we ever get to have that kind of thing again?
We will. Take a deep breath. So every time you go out to dinner, you bring your computer and your iPad just so you can take a picture of your food, and I take my iPad, girlfriend.
I always have my phone, and I open it up, and at first, Laura knows what I'm doing, and so she won't eat her food because she's like, do you want to take a picture of my food? I'm like, yeah, I'll take a picture of your food too. Yeah, I do it, and it's gorgeous. And then I'll hashtag the restaurant that's there, and sometimes they'll post it, and that's really just great. That's great when they post it.
Yeah, and you know what? There's no better way to understand a people than to understand what they eat. Every culture is expressed through food. That's why the best immigrant restaurants are the little mom and pops in the mini malls here, because they're first generation people from wherever they are, and they've got that food in them, those recipes.
At the end of this, I want you to tell me, because we're out of honey, and I'm wondering, like, what honey do you? Because no one knows honey better than you, Boffo.
No, I got it. Listen, I got a guy. I will tell you. You're not supposed to be able to get this here in America, but it's the good stuff. You know what I mean?
My dad, electrician, local 134 IBEW. Hey, pops, electrician in Chicago, and whenever we needed to get something, I'd go, I'm just gonna look in the yellow pages. Remember yellow pages? You go, Dave, I got a guy.
What would he say? I didn't hear you say.
I got a guy. He goes, no, don't do that. Don't be silly. I got a guy.
Everybody in Chicago has a guy. I come out here to Los Angeles. No one has a guy. They have people. There's a difference.
I called a friend of mine who was a lawyer from Chicago, and he was working the circuit court over here, whatever the hell they call it. And I said, I called him and I said, I got this DUI. What should I do? And he said, there's not much I can do about it. I mean, I'm the government. There's nothing I can do about it. And my trial, I remember, was on May 10th, 95 or something like that, at 9:00 in the morning. May 10th in 95 at 7:00 in the morning, he calls me up. He goes, it's been taken care of. And I get to the courthouse. I get there. My trial's at 9:00. My lawyer, who I hired a lawyer, and I didn't have a chance to tell him, because he didn't have cell phones back then. And he goes, and he goes, sorry, I'm late. And then they call my name, and I'm up there, and the judge goes, Mr. Razowsky, speeding. What do you plead? I went, guilty. And then we walk away, and the lawyer went, what happened? What happened? I said, I got a guy.